Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a pickup. I have a sizable pickup. I was very naughty this month, and I also found some from the What's in the Box feature that I will bring in. So these are all from, basically they're all from Whatnot, and I think I have one from eBay. So, and the one from eBay, I want to thank my friend Sean from Movie Assault. I'll link below, who helped me out deciding to purchase this. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. Most of them are all DVDs, except for a couple of them. But and these were like really cheap. I got like some for like 10 cents, 25 cents on the Whatnot. So I'll leave a link below to that too. So without further ado, let's go. First one, I did my review earlier about this, Shattered. This movie is fantastic with Pierce Brosnan, Jerry Butler, and Maria Bello. Got that one. One of my favorites, Renton, 1992 Lawnmower Man, also with Pierce Brosnan. I don't have, not everything is Pierce Brosnan, folks. This one, I got, never heard of it before, but this was like 50 cents. And usually those, the British shows are very good. And this is the full season of The Brief. Never heard of it before, and I just figured I'd pick that up. This I actually, this I actually won on a giveaway. And it's the first two seasons of, what is it, Downton Abbey. So I got the first two seasons. I think it's the first two seasons. Yeah, season 1 and 2 of Downton Abbey. And it was sealed, never opened. This I picked up. This was also 50 cents. First season of Boardwalk Empire. Alright. Next up, Gosford Park. The Far Country with Jimmy Stewart. These are all DVD, mind you. The Doris Day and Rock Hudson collection, and this has Pillow Talk, Lover Come Back, and Send Me No Flowers. Next up, and this was free too, as you can see when it says free gift. Flags of Our Fathers. It's like a one of those that you would get at Kmart. I think this is, I don't know if that's the Kmart sticker or not, but it was 10 bucks. Somebody paid 10 bucks for it, but this was a free gift. This one I was really excited about because I did watch this, as the kids say, back in the day. The 10th Kingdom. I think this was on, I want to say this was on TNT. I might be wrong. I think this was on TNT or NBC. And it has an all-star cast to it. Check out the cast in that. Next, Starman. I do not own this. This was a very funny series, and I love Christina Applegate and Will Arnett, especially Christina. Up All Night. It was only went 2 seasons. After the first season, they really ruined the show, in my opinion, by making her like work for Maya Rudolph. And I love Maya Rudolph, but they made her into like an Oprah kind of character, and I didn't care for it. And they brought the brother in. This was part of the bundle, and this is a copy. The Americans, season 2. Halloween Resurrection. Dune, the miniseries. I don't remember seeing this, and for a quarter, I decided to pick it up. It's not hard to pick up anything when it's a quarter, you know. Another one that I really enjoyed that I didn't have a copy of, Good Night, Good Luck. Midnight Cowboy. This one was 50 cents, and I was so excited to get this one. It's mysteries, 50 movies of the mysteries. And here's all the... So, I like the serials. If you're my age, in the 80s, they had a show called Matinee at the Bijou on Saturdays. And they used to basically show like the old Dick Tracy. Flash Gordon was my personal favorite of them. And some of them are on that. So that's why I picked it up, and especially the price. Longest Day. Yeah, they're all DVDs, but I don't care as long as I can watch the movie. This was a cool find, and again for 50 cents, got 6 shark movies, and these are like my cheesy movies that I absolutely adore. So 6 movies for 50 cents, and it's sealed. Absolute bargain. Next one up. I actually watched this on Tubi, and this was actually very good. This was, I think, before Bruce was diagnosed, and he had more lines in this. But this is really good. The other guy is Josh Duhamel. I'm not a big fan of Josh Duhamel, but also has Rosario Dawson in it. And this was actually pretty good. So for a quarter, add to my Bruce library. This was another one I couldn't believe that was 25 cents. The Deep. I remember seeing that as a kid. I remember when Jaws came out, and then you had all the spin-offs of Jaws, or like Orca. Remember Orca? The killer whale. So it's going to be interesting to see if they actually come out. I don't think they're out on DVD. Orca might be out on DVD, but I don't know if it's out on the Blu-ray or not, which everybody, or the 4K, what everybody wants. Next up, Down in the Valley. I got this because of Ed Norton. I'm a big fan of Ed Norton. And David Morse is in this too. I heard about this, but I never seen it. And this was a quarter. I have it on Blu-ray. I almost bought it on 4K the other night, right, Sean? But Batman, I just bought this to display it for the case. I mean, it's a snapper case. I don't collect them, but everything was still in it, and the disc was good. But I just got it basically for just to put it like on display, because this was like mint. I mean, there's no indentions or anything, so whoever had this before really took really good care of their movies. So, right, that is box numeral 1. Next up, these were also 25 cents a piece. 13 Assassins. What was this one? Oh, Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. I don't know if I did any of these. I just piled them up. Ocean's 11. I think I might have done this one, but bear with me. Yeah, I think I did this one. Foul Play. And X-Files. So I'm just going to get rid of that box because I think I showed that one already. Alright, next up. these are all from, like I said, Whatnot. But there's a seller on there, Mr. Alf, Mr. and Mrs. Alf. And they have a very fun room. His adage is, what is it? No bidding, just picking. No bidding, just picking. So, the one time that I was on there, he gave away free copies of the brand new Trolls movie. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Alf, for that. And then these were, that night that he did it, movies were, I'll tell you which were $1, and then some were like $5, I think. This was $1, Trainwreck. This was $1, Homeland, Season 2. This was $2, because the night that he had them on, the non-slips were $2, and the slips, yeah, the slips were $2, and then the non-slips were $1. So this was $2, and this is still factory sealed. This was $2, and it's the full season of Planet Earth, the complete series. Once again, I watched it, and it was perfect. This was another one I didn't have, and this was only $1. So Hangover Part 2. All I'm doing is missing is 3 now on the Hangovers. This was $2, The Best of Me. I bought this because it had, I believe this is the one with, oh yeah, Michelle Monaghan. Love her. Love her. Have you ever seen, what was the one with Patrick Dempsey? Oh, darn it. Maid of Honor. Maid of Honor. Yeah, that was a really good one. This was $5 on his site, and this was Insidious. This was actually the night that I got this one. This one was $4. It's the 4K of Mamma Mia 2. These were $1. This one was $1. And this one was the brand new Hunger Games, and I think I got this for 10. And it's the 4K. And the one that Sean helped me decide on, this was an eBay purchase. And I'd like to thank him for that. And I was debating, and I don't know anything about, like, I know about the man, but I didn't know about the price, if it was a good price. So he helped me with this. But I got a special edition of the Ray Harryhausen collection. And this was from Blow It Out of Here on the eBay. And you get 8 movies of Ray Harryhausen. There's the back. And these are all region free. I checked before I bought. So, yeah, I want to thank Sean for helping me out with that, because I wasn't really sure if it was a good bargain or not. And he had said he has a set, and he paid a little more for that one than the one I paid for. So, thanks, Sean. I don't know if he actually got one, because he was going to get the same set that I got. So I don't know if he did or not. So this is the final box. Excuse me. These were all $1. These coming up. The Veil. I'm dividing because I added the ones that I got from Mr. Alf too in here. Change Up. Final Wish. Okay, that's from one seller. This is from Mr. Alf. These were These were 4 apiece the night that I got them. Fighting with My Family. Child 44. I did a lot. This is a really hard to get movie, apparently. If you go on the Amazon, and this was brand new factory sealed when I got it. It has a Best Buy sticker on it, but this thing goes for like about 20 bucks on Amazon, so even used. So I don't know if it's out of print or not, but got that for $4. One, I like the kid from Third Rock from the Sun, The Walk. Never seen this before. I am scared of heights, and that just gives me the creeps just looking at that. And actually, I had this in my cart at Hamilton Book, but when they like everybody bought like all the other ones, this was still in my cart, and I got this for basically the same price that I was going to pay for it on Hamilton Book. Free State and Jones with McConaughey. So they're all the ones from Mr. and Mrs. Alf. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Alf. I appreciate it. And I highly recommend you going. They're called, his site is Alfster Cards on Whatnot. And the only night that he's not there is Tuesday night, because he has date night with Mrs. Alf. And if you're watching this, Mrs. Alf, thank you for the cookies. So, all right. And these were all a quarter. I got this from a guy named Slim. Slim, I think 21200. So he's a really good guy too, and he was having a sale for $4. So these were all a quarter. So my super ex-girlfriend, and all of his stuff is really good. He checks them out like really good before he sells them. So I have had no problems with any of his stuff. Date Night Unrated, Shanghai Nights. And again, when you're paying a quarter for it, you know, it's nice to go back, because like these were like really expensive, as the kids say, back in the day when you got it. And you're more prone to take chances on movies that you never hear of before. The Air I Breathe. This is another one that I never heard of, but for a quarter. The Giver. This was still factory sealed. What is this one? Don't Come Knocking. I've never heard of it, but I like the cast. In it, Tim Roth, Gabriel Mann, Jessica Lange, Sarah Polley. This is another one. This was on my list of like wants to find, because I'd like to find like all the Heath Ledger movies. And the Four Feathers, I think this is the my man Stuart. I'll link him below. He loves the original version of this. So I believe this is a revisiting or a retelling of that one. So I don't know, but I just like to find all the Heath Ledger movies that I can find. This is another one. I didn't know it was full screen, but it'll be a good one-time watch. Bobby. I'm not picky. I don't care about DVDs, but the only thing I don't like is the condensed screen. I want to see the whole movie the way the director intended it to be. He Got Game. I haven't seen this since I rented this at West Coast Video, for you people in the East. West Coast Video. Next one up. This, I had a massive crush on her when in the late 80s. Daphne Zuniga. I think everybody did after Spaceballs. But this is, I actually seen this in the movies, Gross Anatomy. I believe it was 89. It was 88 or 89. Those kind of, I was cooking, so those kind of years kind of melt together to me. This was also a quarter, and I didn't have it, so 10,000 BC. Another one for a quarter that I did not have, believe it or not, No Country for Old Men. Another one that's a classic that I just didn't have. So I don't know if I had them at one time and then loaned them out to friends, because I was sort of like a library or a video store. They would come over to my house and just take movies. So I didn't know if I had Stand By Me, but I have it now. Another one that I thought I had, I might have had this on VHS, but now I do. Working Girl. Absolutely adore this movie. I remember seeing this in the movies. Alright, another one, Weatherman, Nicolas Cage. This one I never heard of before, but it's got two good guys in it, and it looked kind of interesting when I looked it up on the IMDb. Crime Spree with Harvey Keitel and Gérald Depardieu. So, kind of looked interesting. And for $25, you're willing to take the shot. This movie I never heard of before. I didn't really care to watch it, but for $25, I decided to pick it up. Role Models, and it was the unrated version. Another one I seen in the movies in 1986, Legal Eagles. I really like this because I was in love with Daryl Hannah at the time. Another, I seen the original. My buddy Charlie loves the original one, but I've never seen the second one. Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. Never heard of this. Didn't know there was a sequel to it until I seen it, and I was like, oh, I might as well pick it up if it's as good as the first one, but I highly doubt that, right? All right. Another one that was a dollar store staple. I just didn't get it. Dinner for Schmucks. Another one. This was also $25. Gods and Generals on Blu-ray. I want to watch this with Gettysburg as a good double feature. So that'll be a good watch. I remember watching that from the video store. A movie called Hunters. Never heard of it before. Has nobody I know, but I looked up the trailer. It kind of looked interesting. So for $25, you take a flyer on it, right? I remember seeing this years ago, and I thought it was funny. The Girl Next Door. Never had it. Never owned it. I got this because of Jennifer Garner. I did watch this on cable. I think it was like on TNT or something like that. And Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. I think, is this the one with Michael Douglas in it too? Yeah, Michael Douglas. Oh, this is the time that they were shoving Breckin Meyer down your throats because they thought he was going to be the next big thing after Road Trip. Yeah, he's also in that too. Another Adam Sandler movie I did not have, Anger Management. I think I had this on VHS. I could be wrong. But this movie I was surprised he had, and I jumped on this as soon as I seen it. I thought this movie was really good, and I like all the people in it except for Adrian Brody. Hollywoodland with Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler. Yeah, that is Liv Tyler, right? Is that? No, it's Diane Lane, dummy. Diane Lane, yes. Ben Affleck plays George Reeves. This is about the Superman scandal from the 50s. Movie I did not have, and it sounded good. I watched the trailer. The Vow. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. This one I thought was very funny. I seen this on, I think it was on FX one night, and I thought this was really funny, and I decided to pick it up. Bachelorette. And another one I picked up for $25. I believe me, I didn't even have this for a copy of this, which is crazy. Crash, especially because it has Sandra Bullock in it, and I did not have this. And plus, it's an Oscar winner, and I can't believe I did not own that. All right, last couple. Like I said, he packs it very well, too. This one I just bought for a goof, I'd probably give this to a couple people from church. They have kids. Smurfs. What is it? Smurfs, Legend of Smurf Hollow. So I figured I'd give that to the kids to watch. This was another one. Everyone that I've seen like on the shows were all full screen. And when I seen widescreen, I'm like, yes, I'll take that one. Flight Plan. I haven't seen this since I rented this years ago. And it's on Disney Movie Club. But with Disney Movie Club, I'm getting their last order that I placed. Probably when the Abyss and all that come out. This one, I have a 4-pack of it, but when I bought the 4-pack, the seller forgot this movie was in his DVD player, so he just refunded me the money for it. So I figured I'll just add this to the 4-pack, and it's Dreamcatcher. I remember my one of my bosses from work lent me this movie, and I really liked this movie. So for $0.25, add it. This one I have. This is another one that is expensive on Amazon. I have no idea. I just thought it was like you don't see the backs of them. You just see like all the spines of it. And I thought it was one of my Asylum pictures, because you know I like the Asylum. Doomsday Prophecy. This movie goes for like $15 on eBay used. I have no idea why, but it's crazy. So I just picked it up to watch it. I didn't have this one, and I remember, I think I rented this like years ago. It was Bone Collector with Denzel Washington. And the last one I have to show, this one was pricier. This was 50 cents because it was like hard to get like out of print title. So he was charging 50 cents instead of $0.25. And I like her, so and the trailer looked cute too. So it's called Cafe with what the hell's her name again? Jennifer Love Hewitt. My mind went blank. Oh man, do you guys remember her in The Client List, the massage parlor? Man, I got to get my hands on those seasons of that. That was a really good show. What was that? Was that on Lifetime? It was either on I think it was on Lifetime. Man, that was a great show. Wow. Okay, I digress. Back to this one. Yeah, this was 50 cents. So like all these ones that I mentioned, these were all $0.25 except for this one, which were 50 cents. So I don't think I did bad. So yeah. Tell me how I did. If you like, I got more on that side, but I'm not. I showed you enough. It's like almost a half an hour. So, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how I did. I love these sales on Whatnot, because you can go on there and spend hours on that app, and it's great if you're watching a movie, if you're watching wrestling like I do. You can kill two birds with one stone, basically, and just sit there. And all these guys have great sales. The only thing that you got to worry about is the shipping, because the shipping does kill you with the weight of the box. So you got to know what you're buying. Because I was in, I think, Slim's room one time where a guy bought over 200 DVDs. So more power to him, you know, God bless him. But you're getting a great deal, but the shipping will kill you in the end. So just watch it. So yeah, I highly recommend if you want to fill in or just buy movies that you remember renting at the video store years ago. So like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you've picked up. Do you like any of my picks? Have you watched Crush lately? Have you ever heard of Cafe? Bone Collector, are you a fan of that? Or have you heard of Doomsday Prophecy? Let me know in the comments. I read all the comments and respond to everybody. So thanks again. And thanks again to Sean for recommending the Harryhausen collection. I will be watching that, and I will be doing reviews on them also, because I want to deep dive into the Harryhausen collection. So, all right, guys, have a great day, and welcome to March. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.